Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. We're going to do some mini readings tonight. You can choose from astrology or tarot, and if you want me to read your astrology chart, I can read your natal chart, or we can look at transits and how they're affecting you right now. We can also look at your progress chart, and we can also do a synastry comparing two charts together. So those are the options for tonight. Before we get into the readings, we have one person on the list. So if you want to get on the list, it is wide open and it's $25 sent to my PayPal, which you can find the link to my PayPal in the description of this video. So before we get into it, I do want to welcome you to join my email list by downloading my free moon astrology guide, which will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. Also make sure that, hey Christina, also make sure that you join us for tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a very special broadcast. I haven't put it out there yet. If you did the free mini soul healing retreat, then this was something that you actually are getting notification of. But I'm really excited because tomorrow there's a very special kind of surprise broadcast. So make sure also to subscribe to my channel and to also give this video a thumbs up if you like the content, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and when I upload videos. There are a couple of things that are going on that are really awesome. I'm doing a special. There's just a few days left, which okay, Christina, there's just a few days left, which is the special is if you purchase a Starseed Ancestry reading from me, you actually get a free essential oil from my Starseed line that I just put out on my Etsy shop. I've got aura mists and rollers of my Starseed essential blends, and that's if you're within the United States. And if you're outside the US, you will get the my free Stargates calendar, which the next one is actually getting ready to come out, which is really exciting. Also, let's see, we have a challenge coming up, a chakra balancing doTERRA essential oil challenge, where we're going to take a whole week to talk about essential oils and how they can help us balance our chakras. I'm very excited for that. It is happening on September 13th. So if you want to sign up for that, make sure to do that as soon as possible, because you do want to get your oils that we're going to use for the challenge before we actually begin the challenge. So I feel like that's everything I wanted to talk about. I do have module 6 available of AQUARIAN Astrology level 1 course. If you want to learn astrology, that module is available now, and there's other modules available as well. And I think that's pretty much it. So it's a quiet night, but it's all good. Hello, Warrior of Light. Welcome in. Happy Friday. I just want a transit about how to best utilize the current energies in my chart. Okay, so I'm going to pull up your chart and then we're going to get started. So let me switch over to this screen, and then I'm gonna actually share it onto here. Yeah, it's super crazy energy right now. I'm not surprised that it's kind of a quiet night or quiet evening. There's so much going on, you guys. I mean, honestly, I have been feeling so emotional lately, so emotional, and just empathically feeling everything that's going on in the world. It's so intense. Crying on and off. I mean, it's like, it's hard. It's hard to watch. It's hard to see. It's hard to understand why, things are happening. But, like I always say, is we chose to be here at this time so that we can anchor the light. And that's really what we are doing right now. It's the most important thing that we can do right now. And that means, being at your best. That means understanding who you are. It means Sila. I just got a payment from you too, so you're on the list as well. It just means like standing your ground. I try to stay focused on uplifting. Yeah, exactly, Christina Maria, exactly. And then that can also be exhausting as well. Okay, 2:14 p.m. And we've got Hamilton. But there's a lot of cool stuff that is coming up soon on the channel, so I'm really excited about it. I'm announcing the Moon Goddess training tomorrow. So if you're interested in doing a 4-week program with me to learn about the Moon Goddess and astrology and the feminine and Goddess Isis and the Sisterhood of the Rose and the Moon Centers and how to manage your energy as a woman, as a priestess. Basically, it's like a priestess training. Then definitely don't miss that broadcast that will be happening tomorrow. Okay, I believe I have it right, but let me double check. October 21st, 74, 2:14. Oh no, I have the wrong time. Edit chart. Let's go here. All right, it's 2:14 p.m. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And let's add the transits here. Here we go. All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. And what's affecting you right now. Like I said, there's a lot going on, but we're gonna decipher it little by little. So you want to know how to best utilize the current energy in your chart. Okay, so the big thing is that the sun just recently moved into the sign of Virgo. So we've got sun in Virgo, 4 degrees right now. He's going to be transiting, he or she, I don't know, I'm kind of like all over the place today, but the sun is going to start in the 7th house of relationships, but then tomorrow it's going to move into your 8th house, and that will be the sort of the main theme for you for the next like 28, 27 days. So that like this Virgo season for you mostly happens in your 8th house, which means that this is a time of death, change, and transformation. And so what you want to focus on is letting go, and letting go in a way that helps you to focus on your daily schedule. So this is about releasing old ways of like doing things on a daily basis that just no longer serve you, like routines. Like let go of old routines. Marianne, you're on the list too. Let go of old routines and set some new routines up. Let those things end, because this is endings that lead to beginnings. So that's the main thing that's going to be happening for you. This duality, though, of the 8th and the 2nd house is going to be a big deal for you for this, like, Virgo season, because you're going to have Mars oppose Neptune, and then the sun oppose Neptune. So what is going to bring up is these are moments of confusion or lack of clarity. What it's going to bring up is confusion about things relating to money and finances. That's on one end, but on the other end, it's things relating to your sense of self-worth. And it could be you being asked to find new ways of valuing yourself. And so that can be uncomfortable, because obviously we like to hold on to the things that we always feel are like who we are, and keep moving in that direction. But those moments, which I actually talk about, if you guys haven't watched the weekly or the monthly videos that I've been putting out for Virgo season, make sure you check out your rising sign for the astrology and Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising for the tarot reading, because I talk about these aspects in detail. But for you, Christina, it's 2nd and 8th house duality. So what you're bringing in, what you're manifesting, and how you're changing and transforming and letting go. Just focus on those things. Focus on letting go, and that should serve you really, really well. Let's see what else is going on right now. You were born with Venus in Libra, and we've got Venus in Libra right now. In a few days, she's going to enter your 9th house of spiritual integration. And she's going to conjunct your natal Venus. She's also going to conjunct your natal Mars, and then your sun. So that's going to feel really like lovely. It's going to feel, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to feel calming. It's going to feel like, because Venus brings in good luck. She also brings, the vibes of harmony and balance. So you're going to feel a little bit of that harmony and balance coming into your life. Especially, you're going to understand a lot of things, I think, that get the bigger picture of things. That's definitely the 9th house. And you're going to understand why a lot of like the spiritual journey that you're on, or the things that you have been learning lately, how those are going to, why those happen the way they happened. And so you'll understand a little bit better. Yeah, exactly. And also this will bring, more harmony into your own sense of self, and, your drive, your motivation to find balance in your life. All of those things will make you feel good about yourself, and will help you understand what's going on in your life from a deeper perspective, from a higher perspective. And that's pretty much the things that are kind of standing out for me, that like the big theme for you for the next 30 days is, think about the 2nd house of finances, money, values, the 8th house of death, change, and transformation. And remember to just keep letting go of the things that no longer serve you, and to set in new habits, new patterns, new routines that will better serve where you're at now in your life. Okay, so that is what I suggest that you focus on. So again, thank you for getting the mini reading, and I think it's a cool placement for Virgo season is always like that. That's the cool thing that I've been noticing is like every time that a season comes through, that the sun moves through a sign, it always moves through the same houses in your chart. So you can literally plan your whole year and flow with the sun. Every month a different theme. That would be a really cool idea to do, like a personal reading where like the year ahead, where you look at like, where's the sun going to move through? And those are big themes that kind of come through. Let me update the list real quick. Give me 1 second. Sila, you are next. So go ahead and put up your question. And then after that, it's Marianne. And thank you, Christina. All right. And I believe you want a tarot reading. What I'm going to do tonight for the tarot readings is I am going to use, there's a special like card spread that I do for my monthly readings and my weekly reading. I'm going to do that card spread for you guys for whatever question you want to ask in terms of tarot. So it's going to be 5 cards that I'm going to pull. You're going to have an intuition card, a challenge card, an overall theme, a wisdom from your ancestors, and then an animal spirit card. So that's how I'm going to do the tarot and oracle readings tonight. So I hope you guys kind of enjoy that because I'm kind of excited about it. Whoa, I did so much today. So we're waiting for Sila's question. I did so much today. I am like pretty exhausted, but I feel like I'm slowly getting back on track. This last weekend, I went to a ceremony. I don't know if anybody knows. I don't think anybody knows that. I posted some pictures of it on my Instagram, which I would love for you guys to follow me on Instagram, at Channel for Grace on Instagram. And I posted some pictures on my profile about it, the teepee and stuff, and it was just so beautiful. But those ceremonies really take a lot out of you, and it takes a few days to really kind of get back on track. And now I just finally feel, and then my dog was sick, so now I'm starting to feel now I'm finally getting back on track. It's been kind of intense. Let's see. Thank you, Christina, Maria, for moderating as well. What can I expect with the energies in Shields? Yes, I got that. Okay, what can I expect with the energies in love and life? Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love that. All right, so what can Shields expect with the energies in love and life? Thank you, spirit guides, angel teachers, for being here with us tonight. Please help clear the energy of the cards that I'm going to be using, as well as my energy, so I can be that channel for grace, the wisdom, and the intuitive messages to come through. Right now we're doing a reading for Shields, that she wants to know what she can expect with the energies in love and life. Okay, let's see. Intuition card comes out first. Oh, wow. I'm going to pull them out first, and then I'll show you what we get. But maybe I can start talking about them now. The card that you got is actually, the first card that you got is the High Priestess. So that's pretty powerful. This is really, like, this is the moon goddess, really. The High Priestess. This is about your intuition. And it's funny because that is the intuition placement. That's your intuition card. So when it comes to love and life, you want to make sure you're in tune with what is going on for you at a deep like level. You want to be in tune with your emotions. You want to be in tune with your flow, like your feminine flow. There's these things. I'll start talking more about this stuff because we're kind of getting ready for that moon goddess training in October. But there's these centers called the moon centers. And every 2.5 days, we sort of switch into a different energy. They kind of flow. They have our own, we have our own individual flow as women, but this is about being in tune with the cycles of the moon and understanding that if you know what the moon is doing, if you know whether it's crescent or new or full or waning or waxing, that or squaring, that you understand like where you're at and how to navigate your life. That's what being the high priestess is all about. So this is also the connected to the moon center, which is the hairline moon center. And the hairline moon center is really about being your best. The representative of the hairline moon center is goddess Isis. So this is about also connecting to the mystery schools, being curious about ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom, but really just being at your best. That's what the high priestess is telling you. Like, this is a moment when you need to be anchoring yourself and balancing yourself. So everything that you have to do to, greet love, bring love and life, into your life, you have to make sure that, first of all, to be able to receive anything, that you're grounded and you're in a stable place. The next card you get is the Lovers. So, and this is in the challenge position. So the Lovers is also the card of Gemini. So this could be that you're dealing with a Gemini in your life. Or twin flames. This is also the card of twin flames, soulmates. But the Lovers card is about, love coming into your life, harmony, connection with someone else. So because this is the challenge, I think that the reason why you're getting the high priestess in the intuitive card, in the intuition card, and then the challenge is the Lovers, is you won't be able to fully find that deep connection that you're looking for if you're not in that grounded space first. Let's pull the overall theme for you. What's the overall theme for Shields? Yeah, exactly. Really, really cool. So the overall theme is, I believe this is the Queen of Cups. Okay. So this is about emotions. Overall, you need to be aware of your emotions. This is so intense, how much the moon is coming through, because the moon rules the emotions. So that would be Cancer energy, just because it's the element of water. Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces are the elements of water that are coming through. And it's about really being, understanding that your emotions are your guiding system. And the high priestess is definitely in tune with her emotions. So the overall theme is that you're learning to balance your emotions right now. You're learning to ground yourself, but also let yourself flow, let your emotions flow, and know that things go up and things go down, and then they go up again, and then they go down, and they're always shifting and they're always changing. And that's the beauty and the power of the sacred feminine. There's definitely powerful feminine energies in these cards. The Lovers with Gemini is also Mercury, and that's about communication. So the challenge for you with the Lovers card is also communication. Clear communication is something that you need to harness at this time in terms of love. But I feel like love is coming, but you're not going to find that connection unless you are fully grounded. So hello, Melanie, welcome in. The wisdom from your ancestors from the astrology deck is the 11th house, which is ruled by Uranus. The 11th house is the house of friends and sharing your gifts with the world. So your spirit guides, angels, teachers, starseed ancestors want to tell you that right now is a time to focus on sharing your gifts with the world, to focus on, like, what are you giving to others? What are you presenting? What are you sharing out? And this is also a time to focus on friendships. Sheil says, letting emotions flow is hard and my throat chakra seems blocked. Yeah, that's why this is the Gemini card. The Lovers card is in the challenge position. This is a difficult thing for you, and that makes sense. Gemini is an air sign, and it has to do with speaking your truth and speaking your voice. So that's why you're feeling that challenge. So you need to let your emotions flow, for sure. You need to let yourself just go through the ups and the downs, but also focus on, like, sharing your gifts with the world. Let's see what animal spirit comes through for you to give you some wisdom. All right. Oh, wow. That's really powerful. You get the sacred ibis or ibis. I don't know how to say it, which is about learning. And there's a beautiful like doorway in this card, which is like a portal, a doorway to another dimension. Um, that is goddess Isis vibes. That's like the mystery schools. That's Orion is coming through. Do you actually have any Gemini in your chart? Out of curiosity, if you have Gemini in your chart, you might be an Orion starseed. And the Orion starseeds are all about learning and knowledge. There's something that you need to learn. There's new information coming in, and it's magical information. When the door opens, it'll blow you away. It's so bright. There's like another world is wanting to open itself up to you. It's very mercurial. Mercury is also the magician, and he's the alchemist. Thoth. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hermes Mercurius Trismegistus. Yes. So also a good thing, another thing that's coming through is I just bought the book. I've listened to it before on, through Audible and stuff, but I just bought the book, The Emerald Tablets of Thoth. No planets in Gemini. Do you have any angles in Gemini? Well, the Orion starseeds are coming through very, very strong. This is a mercurial energy, knowledge. I would recommend that just be open. Like the door is about to open. That's why you need to be in your place. Wow, super powerful. Either way, I always recommend people get that starseed reading from me because it'll tell you what your starseed ancestry is, and then you'll know which, what to focus on, what to learn more of. But yeah, that's what we're getting. It's a super connected reading. Super connected reading. Yeah. Yeah, that was really cool. So Mary Ann is next, and then the list is open, I believe. There's no one else on the list. If you guys are interested, feel free to get on. I'm excited to do some readings. You're welcome. Yeah, and I'm doing a special right now. So if you're in the US, if you purchase a Starseed Ancestry reading before the end of the month, so August, you get a free Starseed essential oil that I created. There's 7 of them, 7 major starseed families represented. The blends help you connect with the starseed families, or they help you align with the energy of that starseed family. But I'm sending you a free one if you're in the US, and if you're outside the US, then you will get my Stargates calendar for free, which is the tool that I created for starseeds. Everyone that gets a starseed reading from me to connect with your starseed markings on a daily basis, because I have little meditations and rituals on there. And I'm getting new ideas about, how to advance the Stargates calendar. And yeah, so there's just a lot coming up. You're welcome. All right, so we're waiting for Mary Ann's question. And let me check if anyone else. I don't think anyone else got on the list. Nope. The list is wide open if you guys are interested in getting a reading. Hey, babe, how's it going? Yeah. So in September, I have a Starseed ancestry reading, which I tell you exactly what your Starseed ancestry is, what star families you're connected to, and the mythological stories, the qualities of those starseed markings, where they're at, what planet, asteroid, or angle they're on, and what's the significance of that for you, how you embody that. You get a cosmic perspective of your soul. But next month, I'm going to do the special for the Astral Starseed DNA activation, which is the next level after the Starseed reading. So once you get a Starseed reading, you're eligible to get Astral Starseed DNA activation from me. That's going to be next month. And just because I think I'm going to include, I think I want to include Canada, because I know that there's a lot of people that have signed up for readings that are from Canada. So I think I might include Canada in the free oil, but we'll see. I have to find out the shipping is always like, the biggest thing, the biggest issue. All right, let me share the screen once again, and then we can look at Mary Ann's chart. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, you want tarot. Okay. Actually, a tarot reading would be really cool for that kind of question. So you put your birth information, so I thought you wanted an astrology reading. All right. So let's do tarot. I love that. What am I supposed to be doing with my life? Let's take a look. What is Marianne supposed to be doing with her life right now? What's her intuition? Where should she focus on her intuition, her gut instincts, her knowledge? All right. The Three of Wands. So I'm going to show you the back of the card because that's kind of what came out first. I don't feel like this is a reversal, but I do feel like you're on the precipice of something. You're preparing for something. You have like the world in your hands. Yeah, I know, Chris. I know. I was thinking about you, Christina Maria. I think I can do it. But I feel like you're on the precipice of something. This is about getting prepared, getting organized. Your passion has been awakened, and now it's like the next step is to start moving forward, but you don't want to just throw yourself into the fire. You actually want to be prepared for the journey ahead. This is about like seeing things from a higher perspective and understanding, okay, here's where I'm at, and this is where I want to go next with my intuition, with my creativity. So that's where you're at right now. You're standing at the precipice. What's the challenge? What's challenging you right now? Let's see what comes out. All right. So the Four of Wands, this is an interesting card to have in the challenge position. The Four of Wands is about celebration. It's also about marriage. It's an exciting thing. So, and you got a lot of wands. So this is about your passion. This has to do with your passion. This has to do with the element of fire. Any fire signs or fire energy is very strong right now. Why is the Four of Wands the challenge? Maybe you feel like there's not that much to celebrate, or maybe you feel like you've reached a really good point in your life. And so you're like, well, what's next? You feel like you've reached a certain point in your life. And so to focus on what's next seems challenging because I feel like you're in a good space. I hope you're in a good space. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration. So it is about being in a good space. But as a challenge, it's like, why? So here, I think this is why the challenge. There's so many beautiful things surround you to celebrate and to be grateful for. But you may not be focusing on that. You may be focusing on the downside, which is there's too much going on, or you're not able to see the beauty all around you. That might be why this is in a challenge position. I'll pull a clarifier for that, but I did want to show you the overall theme card, which is the Eight of Wands. So the overall thing is that this is saying that things are moving really fast. Things are moving really fast. So maybe you feel challenged as to like, maybe you don't feel like it's a time to celebrate. Let's see what card you get. Okay, so the card that you get is the Moon. It's the Moon. So this is about the clarifier for the Four of... It's too much intense emotion. I think you're feeling a lot of intense emotion. So there's two ways to deal with emotions. And I started today talking about how I've been super emotional myself. And I have been allowing myself to just feel the waves of emotion, because especially if you're an empath, right now there's so much going on in the world that it can feel like really heavy and you're not really sure, what's going on. Yeah. Okay. So you have Aries Moon. Um, the Moon is also a card about facing your fears. Maybe you have a fear of success. That could be it. Maybe you have a fear of success. Things are moving too fast. And it's hard to get a grip on things. It's hard to get a grip. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what your Starseed ancestors want to tell you. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you get the Leo card. So more fire energy. Leo is about living in your heart space. Leo is about trusting yourself. Yes. And then the fire is up and down too. Fire emotions can be really intense. But Leo is also about having fun. So your ancestors want you to know that ease up a little bit. Let yourself have some fun. Let yourself enjoy life. Go see where your creativity takes you. Go see where your passion takes you in life. Focus on love and heart-centered consciousness. And that's going to help you let go of the fear of success. Because I do feel beautiful energies coming in. They're coming in fast. So you're moving fast towards deeply connecting with your heart. And that can be, of course, difficult if there's grief in your heart. Let's see what the animal spirit is for you. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad it makes sense. Heightened emotions, fear, facing your fears. I feel like you have opportunities. Opportunities are open, but maybe it's oh my God, it's just too much. I just feel like there's just too much going on. Okay. The animal spirit that you get is the chameleon. Oh, okay. So the chameleon is about change, but the chameleon is about adaptation. Because when you think of a chameleon, my mom was really good at being a chameleon. My mom is a chameleon. She would change depending on who's in front of her. So in one situation, it's she's this one person. And then in another situation, she's a completely different person. And it's hard to keep up with it. But it's also about adapting, because that's a way of adapting. So the animal here, the chameleon, is teaching you when things move fast, you just need to adapt. Just need to go with it. Don't. That's why the 8 of Wands is things are moving so fast. Just go with it. Just keep adapting. Just keep changing to what's in front of you and focusing on what's in front of you, and you'll notice that can literally be the saving grace for you as things go fast. So don't get stuck. This is not about getting stuck. All this fire is about moving forward and quickly. So to not get stuck, you just need to learn to adapt. Yes. All right. That's good. I liked that reading. I liked that message. That was a really, really cool one. The list is open, you guys. I know we're having a quiet night, and it's all good if that is the last reading we do. So I'll wait a few moments to see if anyone else wants to get on the list. But if not, then I'll definitely be back tomorrow because we have a special broadcast tomorrow that I'm going to do live on here on YouTube. That I'm going to talk about and introduce the Moon Goddess training and talk about what it's about, talk about how you can speak and communicate with your soul on a daily basis, how you can stay kind of tapped in and connected. This is such an important time to do that because there is so much going on. There's so much going on. We have to keep checking in with, what's going on above, your higher self, which knows, how to ground itself. It's almost like saying, keep your head down and don't stand out, especially when it comes to certain requirements lately. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has gotten on the list. And I'm totally cool with just, having a quiet night too. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to post it in the chats. And yeah, it's been a long day for me and I'm kind of exhausted too. So there we go. But I do appreciate you guys that are here, that are kind of hanging out and watching. Yay, thank you. So yeah, don't forget about the special that's going on. If you want a Starseed Ancestry reading, this is the time to get one. You're getting something free when you sign up for it. I'm also going to do a sale, a Labor Day sale for my essential oil blends. So that's going to be coming out soon. To make sure you getting the notifications and the messages, make sure you're on my email list, and that you can get on the list by downloading my free moon astrology guide. The guide will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. And then once you're on the list, then I tell you when like special events are coming up, when I'm doing special offers, anything like that. So I think we're going to finish for the evening. Again, thank you guys. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much. And we will, I'll be back tomorrow evening with a really beautiful broadcast. So I hope to see you guys all there. Have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Satnam.